Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today and thanks so much for checking me out on my channel, No Lane Restrictions. It's an exciting video today. This is the fourth in my 5-part Bburago diecast model car series. And today we're looking at my Ferrari F50. I'm going to turn the turntable on, give you your 360-degree view, and we'll chat more about this awesome model in a sec. Well, this is by far a beauty. Again, we're looking at a 1/24th scale model here. This is the Ferrari F50, made in 1995, and this particular model of Ferrari was only in production for 2 years, so it ended in 97. Looking at the bottom of this model specifically, it says made in Italy printed on the bottom, and it's kind of a coincidence perhaps that so far my 3 Ferraris of this Bburago collection video series, they've all been made in Italy. And in episode 3 we looked at a Lamborghini Countach, but that one was made in China. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but it's always nice to see the Made in Italy stamp on the bottom. So I'll give you some information briefly on this car. It's a chain-driven, I'll say it clearer, chain-driven quad cam dry sumped 4.7 liter V12. Now we're getting out of the 5-speed manuals, and this one here, with the sort of addition of an extra 10, if you add 10 to 40, you get the F50, and that incorporates a 6-speed manual transmission. So gone are the days of the 5 speeds. And 0 to 60 time is about 3.7 seconds. This is using an extensive carbon fiber construction, and comparing it to the predecessor of the F40, this F50 incorporates a wider cabin and gives a much better driving position compared to the older model. So that's really interesting. And with that newly designed cabin, you're getting AC, which is crazy. I can't imagine having AC in a car like this. Heat, etc. So really interesting car. Quite a few updates from the previous model. It shares some stylistic characteristics to the F40, but it's definitely unique in its own right. So I'll stop the turntable for a moment and we'll take a look around. If you take a look, it is so low to the turntable. I just love that it just literally looks like there are inches of clearance. And I'm sure in the real life version of this model, it's the same. Really nice sculpted engine cover there. Really nice. I love these vents here that go really far deep into the engine for cooling. Unfortunately, this model doesn't have anything to open in the front, similar to the Lamborghini Countach of the same scale. But that's to be expected. But it really has a nice front. It incorporates a grille that looks like it's see-through, but it is a solid piece. Okay, unlike this fantastic grille in the back that is see-through and you can see all the internals and components of the engine inside. Has a little prancing horse there, and the taillights, and those exhaust tips, which are really cool. So this one has the clear glass engine cover, and just like in the real model, when you open up the engine bay cover, it's this huge clamshell piece, and you can see that massive V12. I love the look of this one. It's so nice how the whole thing just opens, and you can see the wheel arches here. It's sort of different than, let's say, a Corvette when you open the hood and you can see the tires. There's nothing covering it. Because this part here is actually on the top of the hood that's opening. So in this case, it's sort of the reverse, where they've left the wheel arches on the main body, and it's just the upper part that's opening. So sort of a different way of doing it. But some really awesome detailing on that engine there. Pretty sweet. It's nice that the bottom of the engine cover is painted to the same body color. And yes, the doors do open. These ones are really nice and smooth. Quite small. The sills are very low on this car, so you have quite small doors. Again, you've got the pedal box. You've got that 6-speed gated shifter, which has become a theme in these models so far. Black and red racing seats, which are very nice. To me, this interior doesn't look as detailed as in the Countach for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Perhaps because it's a convertible, so we're able to see more of the level of detail from the top and from the sides, whereas the Countach had a hard top, so it was a lot harder to see inside, and perhaps gave the illusion of having more detail. We're gonna come around and open this up. What I do like, oh, it closed on its own. What I do like here, and I'll actually move this for you, you can see the prancing horse logo on the floor mat there in front of the passenger seat. That is really neat, and it says F50 on the dashboard there in front of the passenger. Got the door cards with the door pockets. It's interesting. It's really nice. Personally, I like the exterior more on this vehicle than the interior. I love the rads here. If you look into that side scoop, it's really neat. I wish some of the stickers were a little bit more aligned properly. I don't want to take them off because I have a feeling that if I were to take them off, they might not stick back on again. So they are going to remain where they are. Pretty cool rims. I'm not a huge fan of these rims if I were speccing this car myself. But I think these ones are really the classic rim choice of this era and of certainly this model of Ferrari. So it makes sense that it's going to be on this representation. Yeah, it's so neat how it just closes up, and you have this massive rear end to fit all of that V12 power inside. Really nice. So I'll turn the turntable on again so you guys can have another 360 look. So the next video to come will be the final in this 5-part series. So I hope you stay tuned and look forward to checking that one out. Please subscribe and continue supporting this channel. It's great to see everyone enjoying these videos. So have a wonderful day, all the very best, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.